Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that I will be doing Project Life this year again. I took a little break last year, and this year I subscribed to the Stories by the Month subscription from Ellie Edwards, and I'm really excited to dive in. So today I will be doing my title page, and then I will be doing my documenting kind of monthly. So it will be chronological, and I think I will be doing like 1 week at one page, so that every month has 2 spreads. I hope it works out. So yeah, this is what I have prepared. These 2 cards I had in my stash and I want to use them this month, and these are the things from the kit. So I already went through and kind of made a little plan in my head. And I will be doing my title page, obviously on the first page, on the front page. And yeah, I like this card and maybe even this, with like things that I want to do this year, or I don't know, maybe a little, some words and feelings that I have about the beginning of the year. And I really love these tags. It's wrong. These are the right pockets here. And I think I will be putting photos here that I took on Christmas, because I took portrait photos of everyone in my household for my December daily, and I think these will be cute here. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I will do a group photo. I love the prompt, "This is us." This is so cool to start the year with. Yeah, maybe something like this, and then I will be starting with the first few weeks of January, because it's currently not the end of January, it's in the middle, so the month is not finished yet. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so I'm starting with my opening page, and I wanted to do a little introduction of everyone in my household and kind of just welcoming the new year. And I also had a few photos from my New Year's Eve that I wanted to include, because at midnight it's already the new year, so technically it belongs into this album. I made portrait photos from me, my boyfriend, and my cat at Christmas, and I think the photos are very cool because they are real portrait photos. They are in front of the Christmas tree, so it's a little bit festive, but I think it's fine because in the beginning of January the tree is still up, and the whole topic of Christmas is still a little bit in the air, so I think it's fine to use these pictures there. So I printed all my photos, the portrait photos, and I also have a group photo and photos from New Year's Eve, printed them all out and then adhered them onto the tags or the 3x8 cards. And I also had a Polaroid picture from New Year's Eve, which I then put onto a pattern 4x6 card with the little hearts and stars on it. And then I used the die-cut banners that were in the kit, and because I wanted to have them centered, I cut them down and I gave them this little banner and with the scissors at both ends. So it kind of looks nice, centered and in the middle. And I used it on my Polaroid picture and one on the picture from New Year's Eve. Then of course I had to use my sewing machine for this project, and I went into my threads and searched for a fitting color for this title page, and I used a kind of peachy orangey one, And then I had to put in the new color into my sewing machine, and the more often I do this, the better I get. And my idea was to make a little shaker pocket and to put sequins inside of it. And I used a filler card with the year on it, and for the bag where then you could see the sequins, I want to use this vellum card with the January on it. Then I put the card into my machine and then I start sewing. It's really easy to sew on paper, I think. And then I sewed around it, but I left one side open, and I will then use this side to put in the sequins, because I want to have one continuous stitching line and not four for each side. I mean, it's a look, you can do it, but in this case I just wanted to have one continuous line. And I used a mixture of pink shades in the sequins because I think it matched very well with the other cards from the set. And then I used my tweezers to put it inside of my little card pocket, because it's way easier than to use fingers. And I did not want to pull the card out because I wanted to have the continuous stitch and then it would be ruined. So yeah, in the end I just tied the threads together with a knot so it would not open, and then my shaker pocket was ready. So my plan is to do Project Live kind of on a monthly basis, but every spread is roughly 1 week. So I'm starting now on the back of my opening page with the first week of January. And the first card is already finished because this is my little shaker pocket. And then I picked out a journaling card that I had in my stash that says movie time, because I wanted to document a movie that I had watched. And also I went through the kit and then searched for fitting cards and elements, and I already had printed out my photos, as you can see. And the photos are pretty Christmas heavy because the tree was still up and it was the week where I took it down and put all my ornaments and decorations down. I guess it's just regular beginning of January stuff. As everyone on this planet, I have watched Wicked, the movie, and I wanted to document that, so I printed out the movie poster so I could then adhere it onto the card. I think this visual element tells a little bit more about this movie than just, writing notes, and I gave it a 5-star rating. And then I used a date stamp to just tell when I watched it. And it was actually the second time that I watched that movie. The first time I watched it in December, so it's also there documented in my December daily. And then I had this big journaling card, and I did not like the sentiment on it. It was not very fitting for the things that I wanted to say on this week. So I just took this die-cut banner piece and then, glued it just over it. So I had a new sentiment. And then in the end, I hand wrote the journaling, kind of an overview for the whole week on this card. And then I just put all the photos in, and for these tags for the bag, I had to cut the photos down. And because the tags are a little bit bigger than a true 3x4, or at least the 3x4 size that the cards in the kit come in, I decided to leave a little bit of a white border on the bag so it looks intentional. I am more of a fan of, having things full page and covering a full space, but I did not want to reprint the photos, and it is how it is. And I love to add tag shapes into my page protectors and in my project live, but it's kind of always a little bit weird to work on the back of it because you have to cut it in size and then, the corners are cut. In this case, it worked out fine. I'm not the biggest fan of the white borders, but I think, they look intentional and it's okay. And I really like the vellum cards in the kit, but sometimes I don't know how to use them because the cool thing about vellum is that they are see-through, but in my project life I cannot do always see-through things because I'm working back to back. So I kind of used this red and pink patterned vellum piece as a background. So I put it on the back of the tag and it just looks like a pattern paper now. And then I put the smaller tag on top. I think it's a little bit weird to have a tag on a tag, but well, it's all the things in the kit and I really want to use up my kit that I have, so that's why I bought it. And then in the end, I just added word stickers to the spread. And this is how my first pages in my Project Live 2025 look. And I see you in the next video. Bye!